Does Mrs. Fox live here?
Yeah? Did you want her?
Yes. Please.
Hello, Ted.
Hello.
Sneaking in.
What?
You know the rule.
Rule?
No chicks in the room.
Chicks?
Just a joke, lady.
Does he live here?
Yeah, on the next floor, but he uses our bathroom, 'cause the bath is bigger.
Our bathroom?
Well, we all share.
But one bathroom?
Yeah, one on each floor. Oh, that is my room, and this is Mrs. Fox's room.
Oh, thank you.
I think she's in.
No, thank you. Hilda. Hello, Marion. Your neighbour?
Oh, thank you very much, Ted.
I've got a surprise for you.
Surprise, Ted.
Later on.
Come along, Edith.
Oh. It's taken me days to find you. You have moved 4 times in the past 3 years.
Is it really 3 years?
Slough, Barnes, that hotel in Bayswater. And now this.
How are you, Hilda?
I'm appalled.
You're looking very well.
At this.
Oh, quite comfortable.
Comfortable?
I like it here.
Oh, nonsense.
How's Harry?
Well, Harry died 3 weeks ago. I wrote to you.
I never got...
Heart attack.
Never got the
He
letter.
was getting into a taxi.
Poor Harry.
Apparently, the doctor had warned him. Well, I didn't know anything about it. He didn't tell me.
No, he wouldn't.
He was taking tablets.
I am so sorry, Hilda. I never got the letter right. What must you have thought of me?
We were worried about you.
How is everybody?
Getting older.
Arthur?
No, retired at last. And that idiot son of his has taken over. Everybody's convinced they'll be bankrupt by Christmas.
And Tilly?
Moved to Basingstoke.
Oh, why?
That's what I thought. Well, there must have been a reason. Oh, she's so neurotic. She thought she was pregnant a year ago. At 51.
Would you like a cup of tea?
No, no. No, thank you.
The water is fit to drink.
I see you haven't lost your curious sense of humour.
Well, what are you going to do?
How do you mean?
Well, now that Harry's gone, I think...
Do?
Well, how will you keep yourself occupied?
No problem.
Oh, good.
Quite a social world. Harry was a bit of a stay-at-home, you know.
Yes, well, he worked very hard, didn't he? He was always very tired.
And those damn books. I sometimes think they meant more to him than I did.
Harry should have been a librarian.
I had somebody in the other day.
You what?
To value them.
You can't, Hilda. You can't sell them.
Why ever not?
Oh, no, Harry would be heartbroken.
What? The quote's right. Oh, they cost him $1,000. And anyway, Harry is dead, Marion.
That looks the same. Hey, you're not just ordinary.
How could you, Marion?
What?
Well, allow yourself to...
Sink so low.
No, you said it.
And it's not a matter of allowing. It's a matter of circumstance.
Well, no wonder we haven't seen you lately. You know, Harry was always asking. But he never did forgive you for leaving the way you did.
Well, Harry understood.
Understood what?
Why I had to leave.
Did he?
I'm sure he did, yes.
Well, good for Harry. Well, I must say I never did. After all, we did make our home your home.
Home?
What do you mean? Well, why ever did you leave the hotel? At least it was an improvement on this.
Because I couldn't afford it any longer.
You've got your army pension.
1942. I could live very comfortably on it, and I did. 1952, I stopped travelling first class on the railways. In 62, I had my very last holiday. And now, well, I borrow other people's newspapers.
What about the Social Security people? Wouldn't they help you out?
Don't need charity.
So, it has come to this.
And I love London, Marion. William and I, we were going to buy a little house, you know, in Kensington or nicer part of Fulham, or even off Church Street. You know, it's just like a village behind there.
This is Baron's Court, Marion. Hardly Church Street or the nice part of Fulham.
Well, I don't remember it like that, West 14. William had a friend, you know, he lived in Collett Gardens near the school. He was in the Guards, and he played the viola. He was killed in Palestine by a biscuit tin mine.
It's a slum.
No, not really.
You've only got to look around.
It's just got a little bit threadbare, that's all. Like me.
Here's Brian Ferry.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
No, I mean, I didn't know...
Come in.
But...
I'm only washing clothes. Come in.
Yep.
The laundrette murders them. They come out looking like they've been chewed by a starved dog. Do you want some water?
Yeah, please.
What's that for? Your pigeon.
How do you know?
I can see through walls.
You can?
And I can read minds.
Really?
No, not really. I heard it this morning when I passed your room.
Well, Mrs. Lawson, is it?
Did you buy it, the pigeon?
No, I found it.
You're looking after it?
Yeah. It's not just an ordinary pigeon, you know. It's a racer.
They're special.
That's right.
What are you going to do with it when it's better?
And you take it to the park and watch it fly away.
Can I see it sometime?
If you really want to.
Yes.
Sure.
Why don't you come and stay? For a while. A couple of months. And then, if you settled...
Paid a month's rent in advance.
Well, tell them you're not satisfied with the room. It's too small and too drab. Make some excuse.
I don't think so. That wouldn't be right.
You could have your old room. Overlooks the garden and the woods.
Lovely house, but no, couldn't do that.
Why ever not?
Oh, lots of reasons.
Well, give me one sensible one.
Well, we tried it before, 3 years ago. Even when Harry was alive, it didn't work.
What do you mean?
We didn't work. You, me. We're too different.
Oh, there were misunderstandings.
We're not changed, you know. We've just got older.
You could do what you wanted. I wouldn't interfere.
Oh, yes, you would.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you can't help interfering, you see, because it's part of your nature.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I didn't mean that in a cruel way, really.
Didn't you?
It's just that we've led such different lives.
Well, we are sisters.
Stepsisters, yeah.
You never can forget that, can you?
Well, you can't forget facts, you know.
You know, the trouble with you, Marion, is your pride.
Pride.
Always the officer's lady, the major's wife. And you never could get on with my friends.
Quite frankly, no.
Oh. Weren't they good enough for you?
Ah, Hilda, please.
I suppose you thought we were all insensitive suburbanites.
No.
Well, they didn't like you very much with your photographic albums and your theatre scrapbooks.
Yes. Well, it was you, you know, you that asked to see them.
Just to try and get you to mix. Oh, my God, the efforts that I went to just to try and get you to talk to people.
I did talk, but they didn't listen very much because they were too busy posing.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. They were too busy gossiping or trying to impress.
Oh, that just isn't true.
None of you would be able to cope at all if you didn't have someone to talk about.
How dare you? You criticising me?
I was criticised for 2 years. Oh, it was always with that quaint smile. Yes, that mask of a smile that you just slip on your face when you want to be nasty. First of all, it was my clothes. So I bought new clothes. Clothes I didn't need, clothes I didn't really want. And then it was, oh, Marion, you do look pale. I wore no makeup, but I bought makeup to please you, to placate you. I used to scrub my face at night like a workman scrubs his hands till I was sore.
I can see that it would have been better if I had not come. But I was worried about you, concerned about you.
No, you weren't.
I most certainly was.
You were not. You were concerned about yourself. Harry's gone, you're lonely, and you haven't got any real friends.
That is absurd.
Oh, you've got a lot of people who send you Christmas cards and come and drink your drink and chat with their wet soap smiles and their hollow compliments, but there isn't a single one of them that has got the simple dignity of Ted next door.
And I thought you would jump at the offer.
To go back to that.
To get you away from this sty.
This is heaven compared to the anxiety of trying to live with you.
You know, you will end up on the embankment, wrapped in newspaper.
Yes, well, maybe I will. But I'll be able to choose the people that I want to talk to.
Well, you know my telephone number. If you come to your senses.
Hilda. I'm so sorry about Harry. I loved Harry, you know, almost as much as you did.
Yeah, but has he picked up my reeds yet? Right, yeah. OK, then. Yeah. Don't eat the yellow snow. Have a nice day, baby.
You're surprised. He's a racer.
Oh, Ted, how long have you had him?
2-3 days.
He is beautiful.
I want another word. Not out here. Since my last visit, I've been checking up. Talking to people. You're a bit of a lad, aren't you?
What?
You don't know about these things, so start asking a few questions.
I don't know what you are...
Talking about?
No.
105 Sneed Street. Now you do.
Well, yeah, I can explain.
People like you always can.
I can?
I'm listening.
Well, the reason I got behind was I wasn't working.
Go on.
No, I was ill. Yeah, bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
I gave up smoking, everything. I haven't smoked since.
You left owing 7 weeks' rent. Did a moonlight. £35 you owed.
Yeah, but I'm saving it up.
Oh, don't give me that.
I am. I put it away every week, £1 every week. I'll show you. There, and then...
How much is there?
£33. I can post it in 2 weeks.
Have you got £2 on you?
Yes,
Post it today.
but I've got to pay my rent here.
No buts today. Still got the pigeon? It isn't dead yet.
It's getting better. I got 2 books at the library on pigeons. I told you I would.
What are you in training for? The brain of Britain?
6, 8. Who is it?
It's me.
Oh, Oh, right, Ted. Just a minute, will you? I'm just coming.
Can I buy a stamp?
Oh, yes, of course. Come along in.
Oh, I like photographs.
Always been rather a hobby of mine. Oh, look, I've got none left. I'll get you one when I go out shopping.
Thanks. Who's that?
William. He was mad about motorbikes. Oh, his father and mother used to despair. Very different then, weren't they? They are now.
Yeah.
And I remember that day. Oh, yes, that day, all right. It was a Sunday, and we went down to the sea. It was, late summer, early autumn, really. It was lovely sunshine, there was a light breeze. We had a very good drive down. And then we walked all round the town, and then we chatted with the fishermen, you know, in the harbour pub at lunch. Then down on the beach. I don't know whether it's because I want to remember it that way, but I'm sure that people were happier in those days, you know. They laughed more out loud. And I'm absolutely certain that there was more sunshine in one August week then than we have the whole summer now. But anyway, after tea, tea, lovely little tea shop. Oh, beautiful, freshly baked scones, you know, and homemade bread and jam. Oh. After tea, we set off for home. The sky suddenly went black. It was just as if God had put his hand over the sun. It poured. Oh, cats and dogs, thunder and lightning, and it was really like Judgment Day. There we were, right out in the middle of nowhere, and the bike broke down. Well, we managed to push it into an old barn. Oh, it was so lovely in there. It was warm and it was dry. And all we could do was wait till morning. We burrowed our way into the hay like mice, having laid our clothes out to dry. I still remember the smell of his body, oil on his hands, and the hay. That sweet rot of autumn. Of course, when we got home, there was a lot of raised eyebrows, whispering, you know, shaking of heads, but William was marvellous. We were engaged before the end of the month.
You loved him a lot, didn't you?
Yes. A lot.
I had a brother, Tommy, younger than me. He was mad about motorbikes. He had a gold star. Great big thing. It was drop handlebars, just like a racer. And it had a noise. All of its own. You could tell a Goldie anywhere. Well, there was this hill. Death Hill, it's called. Madder, Tommy was. He'd race anybody. He hit a coach. I've hated motorbikes ever since then.
You got other brothers and sisters, Ted?
No, Tommy was the only one. After that, it was just me and Dad. Oh, hey. You were pretty.
Oh, I was so happy that day that I could have burst. They formed a guard of honour, you know. They were all William's friends from the regiment. They were so handsome. Every single one of them. I was kissed that day by so many lovely young men. didn't know whether I was coming or going. They're all gone. Killed. France. Germany. Malaya. Korea. All dead. William used to say that a soldier lives with death, so a soldier's wife must know its face.
Shall I go?
No, please. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit depressed today, that's all.
Is there anything I can do?
No, it's very kind of you. No, it's just money, 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 money. I don't know. Everybody seems to have their hands out these days. Just like vultures. They'll pick your bones dry and then they'll move on to the next financial corpse. Do you know, Ted, I'm really beginning to understand how people end up on the embankment.
I don't need this, you take it.
Oh, no, Ted, please, that's very sweet of you, but no. No.
Why not?
No, dear, because I wouldn't be able to pay you back.
Well, I don't care.
Ah, but I do. Oh, I do hope you understand, please.
I'm sitting on the high road, fighting on the dust. Well, my feet are sore, I'm paying for, and my wife says I must. Well, I met Netflix to me just the other day. I asked her if I knew back the day.
Ted, I'm going out to the shops now. Do you want that stamp, Ted?
Dear Mrs. Fox, thank you for being my friend. I don't need this money, and you do. Please look after the pigeon. Ted.